Hey everybody, Wendy here, and I'm coming at you today with yet another Amazon Top 5 budget planners. These are all available on Amazon at the point of filming this for under $20. Let's take a look. And the first one I've got here is the Datalow Household Bill Butler. Now, this one I have to say is a little bit different than your typical budget planner. It is more for separating your bills, but it does, when you take a look in here, it's got this special 12 months of savings, and it is your budgeting with your fixed expenses, your flexible expenses, place for your income. It explains to you what you need to do, you know, outstanding expenses, money for daily expenses, putting in your future savings. You know, it does the job. Cool thing is, these are actually pull apart, and you can hole punch them and put them in a separate folder or 3-ring binder or something like that. This is one of the cool parts about this. These are set up for January through December, allowing you to put in purchases or notes, but you separate this by bill, not by month, which is a tad bit unique, but I know several people out there who like to do things that way. But the cool thing is, this is an envelope, so you can put each of your bills in for each month and have a full section for the full year. It's also great for taxes, and what is super great about this is that it is really very gender neutral. So if you're a guy and you're just not really into the budget planning thing, and you're not really into the monthly thing, I mean, you are, because hello, everything comes in monthly, but you really want more of a spot for everything to go, and for it to be a little bit more simplified, this could be the one for you. The second one we got here is the Mead Expense Tracker. Now, you all know Mead. You purchased this several times throughout your high school and college career. It's just a popular brand. I was actually super excited when I saw that they had an expense tracker. I was really looking forward to seeing what they had came up with. Now, it is in 3-ring binder form, which, you know, we all know and love. Great thing about it is most of us can actually accomplish one of those times, can accomplish punching holes to create more pages if need be. As you just saw, it does have corner pieces to hold it closed. It's hard to see, but it's got this cool little flower design on it. I'm pretty sure they have other designs, but I don't know off the top of my head, so don't completely quote me on that. It starts off with a clear pocket folder for whatever you might need. And they got a plain piece of paper here. And then here they actually have something that shows basically how to set up a budget and how to set up your expense tracker. Got a little bit of information about your days with a note page back there. The first month they are not pre-written in, so you can start this planner at any point in time. But it starts off with a folder in the front. It's got this cool page. This can actually be colored. Here we've got a calendar. You can put it in. It's got bills, so write in what bills you have and when they're due. With a receipts pocket on the back, bills pocket on the front, receipts pocket on the back. And then here's that page that they showed you before. You can write out a checklist, track your expenses, and then this page is a blank page and is meant to fill out your actual budget on. That is the way all of your months will go, with the back ending in another clear protector. Now, one thing I have to say about this is that I think it is perfect for a student or for a parent who's wanting to teach their kids how to budget. This is just really simplified. It's a typical 3-ring binder. Most people have a 3-hole punch. Even if you don't have a 3-hole punch, a single hole punch, you can create the pages so more pages can go in here for whatever might be needed, whatever you're wanting to teach your kids, tracking your savings, tracking expenses, tracking whatever. If you're teaching them to invest their money in something other than savings, they can track that. So it's a really great product, I believe, for the younger student, high school, college, or for a parent wanting to teach their kids. Okay, and the third one we have is the budget book by Box Clever Press. Now, this I found, I love the fact that it's got a little elastic band to hold it, and it is coil, which is great for the simple fact, oops, sorry, did not mean to bump that it will lie flat. This one, I will admit, is very girly. They've probably got additional designs. It starts with, you know, the fun page. You can put in information. This I love. Let me turn it and show you. It is a bill tracker all on one page. It shows January through December, allows you to put in the amount, when it's due, if it's been paid. It's just a great place for having that information all in one spot. And then, of course, you've got your annual budget. And then you come into here, which is your basic budgeting stuff. You've got your January income, your January savings. Now, this one does start at the beginning of the year, so it isn't can start anytime, but if you're looking for a New Year's resolution, this one can be a great one for you. But January budgeting, your day-to-day spend, and if I recall correctly, yeah, several pages for your day-to-day spending. I know a lot of people actually go out and buy things on a daily basis. And then you got a place for your monthly totals and a place to add up your total incomes, ingoings, outgoings, stuff like that. This is great if you do not do a zero-based budget, which I personally don't. And then here you have a pocket with receipts for receipts and bills, and then it goes to the next month. However, you can move to the back. There's December. Now, this does have, probably should show you this real quick, a ribbon, which is your bookmark, so you know exactly where you're at. You don't have to flip through all the pages like I'm doing. This is a spot in the back that allows you to put in your extra expenses. Quite a few pages for that, because, you know, those expenses come about. Then it's also got a place for your Christmas budget. Now, this, I think, is an extremely great idea. Everybody has a tendency to just wait until Christmas, overspend, and then spend the rest of the year paying off credit cards usually. This allows you to budget throughout the year and have the money on hand whenever you might come across a present, as well as money that it will cost for gas to go places, for Christmas dinner, all those great things. Christmas spending, and then a Christmas overview. See, gifts, wrapping cards, alcohol and drinks, turkey and meat, grocery shopping, tree, decorations, and then a place for the bills and receipts. It is just great idea, great thing to follow. Then, at the very end, you've got a summary of the year, kind of letting you go through your entire yearly budget and seeing what months may have had a little bit more issues here and there with overspending or whatever the case may be. And planner number 4 is the Lemaire budget book. Now this one definitely is a little different than the others. It is really interesting and really unique, definitely different than anything else I've really seen out there. Every little bit adds up. This is your, intro page. Now here we've got the annual budget again with months, allowing you to put in the months throughout the top. This allows you to see all your budgeting in one spot. Great, like I said, for the last one, had something similar. It's also got a full bill tracker for an entire year. Again, it really helps you to see how much you're spending on your bills and if it's something that you should take into consideration when budgeting for the next year. Now we start off with monthly calendar. Again, this one is not set up January through December. It is set up to where you can just put in the date that you want. So you fill out the calendar. Got space down here for notes. And then you got your spending summary, which I believe has several pages. Again, great for those that spend on a daily basis. Now here's where we come into something that's a little bit different. They actually do a spending overview. So you can put in, coffee, food, medication. If you need to specify certain things, eating out versus buying groceries versus whatever, you can write those down, color code them, and then fill these in by percentage, and it allows you to see just how much you're spending. If you're a Starbucks fan and you think, oh, I go in and I spend $5 a day, and it really isn't that bad, but you discover that throughout the month you're spending 15% of your income or something on Starbucks, it's time to consider pulling back, So it's a really great visual for those of us that are just by nature visual learners. Here's your monthly budget overview. And then it goes into the next month. As you go to the back, always gotta go to the back and look at all the backs. Now, again, more visual information for you. Here's a place to put in your savings goals for the month, for each month, and fill up your jar so that you're visually seeing the amount of money that you are setting aside. Savings tracker again, by month. You can set it up by category and goal, like if you saw that you were spending too much on Starbucks. This lets you see the progress you make by changing it up. And there you have a debt tracker. I love having a debt tracker. So many of us are in debt and we are just fighting to get out of it. This helps you visualize what your debts are and allows you to see the amount of money that you're putting towards your goals of paying down your debt. Plenty of space, because let's face it, most of us have plenty of debt. From there, it's just the notes pages. But this is a really great book. It's, of course, got all the little motivational writings at each month and stuff. I mean, we see this in so many planners. We love it. It helps inspire us to move forward. Our fifth and final budget planner is the GoGirl budget planner. I gotta say, this did come in other colors. I grabbed the rose gold because I'm a pink girl. I like my pink. Again, elastic band to hold clothes. It's got a really nice, soft, vinyl cover. And really cool thing, it's got a bit of elastic here to hold your pen. Hello, all planners should have this. All planners should have a place to hold your pen. Another reason I have to say I enjoy coils, because I can put my pen in there. Comes with a bit of information on how to use the planner. And from there, you got your intro page, put your name and stuff. This one is cool because it does have additional things like the previous one. Here, it allows you to put in your financial goals, such as how much debt you want to pay off, how much money you want to save, how much money you want to invest. Then it's got strategy, which is really cool because it's got, let's see if we can get it closer, but it kind of has you think about what you need to do to obtain your goals, which is just super, super cool. Some of us just do not think about it. We think of setting goals. We don't think of what to do to accomplish those goals. And then it's got a savings tracker because, let's face it, we all need to save money. It's got a few pages for that. Then it's got your debt tracker. Again, great thing to have on hand so that you can visually see where you've been with your debt and how far you've come and how much further you have to go with your debt. Then we move on to the monthly budget. This again does not have the months written in, so you can start this any time during the year. But as you put in your financial goals each month, upcoming purchases, upcoming bills, your income, your savings, and then there's your category expenses, your spending, and then it got you a place to put in your total income, expenses, and the difference so you can see if you're in the positive or negative. This allows you to track your expenses and your spending, quite a few pages. Again, great for those of us who spend money on a daily basis. Monthly budget review. Again, it's not just putting in the numbers. It is answering questions so that you can actually obtain your financial goals with additional note pages. We always need a note page. This does have ribbons in it. It's actually got 2 of them, which is cool because sometimes you just need 2 spots bookmarked rather than just one. Move to the final, and they have put in tons of note pages, which is great because if you do want to set up a note page for each month, there are enough pages in the back to do so. Yeah. But that is the 5th and final planner to show you. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back and we will go over some pros and cons. And here we are, all 5 of the top 5 budget planners on Amazon under $20. I have to say, this is a great lot. There's just so many possibilities out there for you. These are, in general, perfect for beginners. They are all beautiful. You've got a variety of sizes available for whatever works for you. You can find them in neutral colors as well as girly colors, or even a more gender neutral or masculine look, which is just plain awesome. It's just crazy awesome is what it is. I do have to say there is major con for almost all of these, and It's just that it's not created for a more advanced budgeter. Those are the types of things you find in like your Erin Condrens and your Happy Planners and people who utilize Excel or any other spreadsheets and accounting software, stuff like that. You're not going to find that here, which also has its pro in the fact that these are very simplified. They are a great place to start, and I would definitely suggest them for anybody out there that is looking for a great way to start either their debt journey or their budgeting journey. Maybe you're wanting to buy a house and you're looking to save money to accomplish that. Whatever the case may be, these can be a great place to get started. Yeah. I am super impressed with these. Can't lie. Love them. Gorgeous colors, gorgeous designs, gorgeous setups. You're not gonna find better. You really are not. So, yeah. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which one you like the best. Let me know which one you're planning on picking up. And if you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. Also, feel free to share and subscribe. Click the notification bell. I do tons of videos on budgeting and planning, as well as what I call my eBay videos. I utilize eBay as a side hustle to help my own personal self pay off debt. So if those things interest you, go ahead and click the subscribe button. And until then, see you later.